So Arsenal and Manchester City are playing today, and it is basically a very tactical game whenever Arteta and Pep Guardiola face each other. But right now, the state of Manchester City and Arsenal are very different from what it used to be before. So right now, Manchester City, I think, lack pace. They lack the tenacity. They lack the wing, the pressure they could apply from the wings that Kevin De Bruyne, David Silva, Bernardo Silva, these players in the middle can find any of their wingers and they can go straight away and threaten with their pace, threaten with balls to the striker, which is Haaland in this case. So basically, Manchester City lack pace. We all know that they are prone to losing possession when they play from the back. And Arsenal is a very good pressing side. Mikel Arteta's one of the core principles is to press from the word go, and most of the chances he wants to create from that pressure that he make the opposition lose the ball in their own half, and then they can apply the pressure. But apply the pressure, okay. They are not well matched up against Arsenal because basically you have Manchester City likes attacking from the middle. They like the creativity. They have Rangers, Foden, and Haaland. They run through defenses. They like to go score their goals that way. And you cannot see all these points, so I'll show them one by one. But they basically try to run through the defenses and run through the defenses. Why am I adding so many does? But the thing is, Arsenal has this William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Rice protecting that middle part. And if you have Doku, and Doku has been doing decently, and he has the pace tenacity, he can score goals against, like he scored against Napoli. But Napoli were one man down, and then we saw against Manchester City, Manchester United. Manchester United, what can we say about them? They were, they had a man up, they had two goals up, and they still ended up playing a game that was too tight in the end. So we can't really judge by performances against Manchester United. Although Arsenal did not play well against Manchester United, but that was away from home, and that was the first game of season, etc., etc. But the thing is, I don't think Manchester City is well matched because they like to attack from the middle, and unless Zubimendi is going up and Odegaard is not playing, the only scenario I see is that Odegaard is not playing. Then Zubimendi has to go up to create, and he has played Merino again, which is very defensive, and we are not able to apply any pressure. We are not able to find Eze and Madueke when they are taking runs. We are not able to find Gyökeres when he is taking runs. Then Zubimendi will go a little above, a little in front of Rice, and he'll try to be the number 10 also of the team along with being the number 6. So those type of scenarios there, Manchester City can catch us, and then we'll have trouble. But the major concern for Arsenal for me is that they are lacking pressing power without Odegaard. If Odegaard is not playing, then we just Odegaard is our best presser, and he generates. He starts, initializes, whatever you call it. He starts the press all the time. He's always in front of the striker, and he's pressing. He's the one pressing. Even Gyökeres can press, and Odegaard and Gyökeres can form a good partnership in pressing. And Manchester City will give you the ball if you press them smartly, and if you press them with the right amount of energy all the time. But I don't think if Odegaard is not there, we can actually create that with Merino. And unfortunately, I feel like Arteta does not have the courage to go with Nonari against big sides. Not enough creativity through the middle. Obviously, that is what I was talking about. That if Zubimendi has to go high up the pitch and create, then we are in trouble. Then Haaland and Rangers and Foden can run at us, and then even Doku will be one on one with Timber. I don't have too many issues there. Bernardo does not have the pace, so I don't have any issues there also. But Haaland, Rangers, and Foden, they can really cut through your defenses from the middle if, like, yeah. But we still have Rice and William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes, so we have enough protection. There is enough protection to not concede too many goals, but is there enough to go and score 2 3 goals? We might need 2 goals at least. We might end up conceding 1 goal from the middle when we are trying to attack or press or something. When we are trying to press and we are hesitant in pressing because Odegaard is not there, then we might be prone to some counter attacks because we lose the ball in the wrong positions, wrong times, and then Haaland will have the whole pitch. So these things are there. Rodri is back for Manchester City, obviously, so they should play better from the back, and they should be more solid in defense as they were in the as compared to what they were when they last came to Emirates. So these things are there, but for me, the prediction I will go for would be I'll go for Arsenal 3, Manchester City 1, and I feel like if Arteta chooses to be brave, it could be a sign that Arsenal are going to win the Premier League. And if he does not choose to be brave, if he tries to play Marino, if he tries to go defensive and think about not losing the game, when Arsenal is clearly better. Right now, Arsenal is clearly better, and we do not need to do anything like be scared of Manchester City, and we are still scared of Manchester City. We are still scared when we go to Athletic Club and then we allow them possession, we allow them the control of the game. If you play Mikel Merino, you just lose the control of the game from the middle in the opposition box. If you need control in the opposition box, you need to play your creative midfielders. And I know Nonelli might be too young for you right now. He might not know the things to do, like how to handle himself in big games, but you have to go with him because at home Emirates with the crowd in front of you, with two DMs to back you, if you lose the ball, and with a solid defense, you have to go all out. You have to give as a opportunity, you have to give Madueke opportunity. So basically that is the thing. Arteta needs to be brave, and if he's not brave, he'll disappoint a lot of fans, including me. So let's hope he does something brave today and we get a good performance and Arsenal wins convincingly and goes back to their second position, which is there for 3 years right now. And but the bravery we need to show to bypass that second position to first to catch Liverpool. Today I need to see that from Arteta, and if he does not show that, then I think it is time to think about what are the reasons we are coming second every season and what are the reasons we don't quite cross that mark that we should. So yeah, pressure game. Every game is a pressure game for Arteta this season and Arsenal this season. But let's hope we get something positive out of it because this process needs to work right now and it needs to work for the sake of Arsenal because I don't want my club to go to the route of changing managers year after year and then becoming Manchester United. So please Arteta, be brave and let's win this game.